Hi, my name is Paiglyn Perez, and I was originally born here in the DFW area. We moved to Colorado when I was very young, and being raised out there, I had a lot of issues with my self-image, and so every single day was a mental battle. And it was the case until the last year that I lived there. The last year, I actually started making new friends, getting more connected. I was super excited for what the next year had to offer. And then we got the news that my mom got the job here in Texas, and so we had to move to Texas, and that completely crushed me. I was very angry at God. I was very bitter towards the world. And when I moved here, I ultimately stopped caring about a lot of things and lost touch with my faith. The next 2 years, I just went through the motions. And I remember so vividly that I was actually on a trip in Colorado to Pagosa Springs. And I was with my old church from Colorado. And I remember the last day, I woke up randomly at 5 in the morning, and I was like, what am I doing up? Like, the sun wasn't even up yet, and I was like, okay. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go watch the sunrise. So I sat outside and just reflected in nature for a few hours, and God, at that moment, God really told me, like, hey, I'm here. Like, I've been here this whole time. And just watching the beauty, I really saw that I took everything for granted. I'm like, man, I took you for granted. Like, please forgive me. And that's really the turning point of my faith. And so when I came back here to Texas, I got more connected with the church. And so Paradigm to me is so important because it's community. It's a sense of community and connecting with others who are in life with you. And that is so important. If you don't have community, you don't have anything. But one thing that God has taught me this year is perspective. And one thing, I don't believe that things are inherently good or bad. I believe that how you view them make them good or bad. And especially with everything that's going on in 2020, perspective is huge. Like, how you view everything that's going on is going to impact you in many different ways. And so that's one thing I've been taught this year, and one thing that I definitely am working on to have a better perspective when it comes to situations that I can't control. All you can do is control the controllable. But thank you so much for the time.